Okay, so this is the movie review for Your Highness. This is an older movie. It's from 2011. This one is okay, well, little fun fact for you. This is actually Danny McBride. It was like a joke between him and his friends. They would sit around and just come up with, like, somebody had to say like a movie title, and so somebody said Your Highness, and then you have to, the next person has to come up with what the premise of the movie is based on the title. And so the premise of the movie was supposed to be a prince that runs around saving the world, getting high, or saving shit, like getting high, which, that's funny. Let me see. Can kids watch this? Let me think of what was in the movie. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, no, simply because of one of the plot points. So no, kids can't watch this. That wouldn't be a good idea. Porthos, knock it off! Stop it, Porthos! That wouldn't be a good idea. So let's go through really quickly. So we've got Danny McBride, James Franco. Let me see. We've got Natalie Portman, Toby Jones, Zooey Deschanel, who I personally don't like at all. I can't stand Zooey Deschanel. And so, oh, and Damian Lewis, who I freaking love. Alright, so anyway, basically BJ Hogg was in this? Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Alright, so basically the premise of the movie is not what it originally was going to be. So the premise of the movie is that James Franco is he's a prince, and so is Danny McBride, like they're brothers. Well, Franco is like this badass warrior and like with the long flowing locks and everything, and he's next in line, like he's gonna become king, and he's like daddy's favorite too. So Danny McBride is kind of like butthurt, like, you know, daddy doesn't love me, I'm not as good as him, but they do have like the brotherly thing where like they love each other and everything like that. So James Franco comes back from like a crusade, and he's brought Zooey Deschanel with him, and they're like in love and like want to get married and blah 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 blah. So then on their wedding day, like a warlock comes and like takes Zoe because it's like in the prophecy that he's going to mate with her. She has to be a virgin. He's going to mate with her, and she's going to give birth to a dragon. You know, like that's the plot. And so James Franco is like, he's gonna go back and get his love and all this and vanquish her, or vanquish the warlock and everything. And so along the way they just do some really funny stuff, like they meet up with like this pedophile fortune teller, like wizard thingy. It's really weird, but it's really funny. And then he and Danny McBride just have this like brotherly repertoire where it's like the older brother trying to help the younger brother, but still like pranking him and being mean to him and picking on him, and then the younger brother like looking up to the older brother but still being like a snot about it. And then they meet Natalie Portman, who's like this like badass like Amazon warrior chick, and for some reason like she falls in love with Danny McBride, which I kind of feel like they should have switched that. They should have had Natalie Portman be the one that was with James Franco, and Zooey Deschanel being the one that played with Danny McBride. However, I guess Zooey Deschanel, no one would believe her as being a badass, and Natalie Portman like is obviously a badass. So I guess it makes sense. I take that back. Okay, so anyways, so they just like follow along, like that's pretty much it. They just are like going through and like trying to like get this warlock so they can get Zoe back and stuff like that. And like that's the premise. The end of the movie, yeah, the end of the movie was still pretty funny. So basically what you're looking at, it's a comedy. So I mean the plot is there, you know, obviously, but what you're really paying attention to more than the plot is like, you know, this stupid stuff that happens along the way. And there's some hilarious stuff. Like I said, there's like a pedophile wizard fortune teller thing that they meet up with. Natalie Portman is a badass, like kicking ass half naked. Zooey Deschanel is not in this movie very much, thank God. And then like James Franco, man, James Franco and Danny McBride, like how funny are these guys? And that's it, guys. I can't really say anything else about it without giving you the jokes, and you don't want me to do that because that would ruin it for you. I would absolutely pay $5 for this. Like, obviously, this is not at Redbox. I think this might be on Netflix. I feel like I've seen it on Netflix. So, anyway, yeah, I totally give it 2 thumbs up. And I say, if you get a chance to watch this, totally check it out. It's freaking hilarious. And, I'm sorry that I couldn't say more about it, but I don't want to spoil it for you, because then you won't want to watch it. So, the council has spoken! You should have known to take your earbuds out. Bye, kids.